Hey, Sklar Brothers here, and we get to roast our good friend and hilarious friend, Alex Super.
And you've chosen me to roast Tweedledum and Tweedledickface, Randy and Jason Sklar. Ugh, two of my absolute favorites. I mean, two comics so mediocre that they can barely form the career of a single stand-up comic.
Here we go. Alex Super, you always look like you are just returning from Burning Man, which makes sense because your comedy is a dumpster fire.
You know, when Randy and Jason were born, it was a really difficult delivery. In fact, the mother had never actually had an ultrasound, so they thought it was only one giant baby in there. So when the first Sklar came out, the doctor held it and said, "Oh, Mrs. Sklar, I've got two pieces of really bad news for you. The first one is, this is the ugliest baby I've ever seen." And she said, "Well, what's the second piece of bad news?" He said, "Hang on, he's got a brother." Brrr. Proceeded to pull out the other Sklar by those giant flappy beagle ears that he's got. Held it right up in front of her, and then she knew she was gonna have double the life of misery that she had before.
That's right. Alex Super, you have the hair of a much older woman.
Sklars, do you even have time to roast me? Don't you have to return to Richard Gere's sphincter where you live most of the year around? Or do you just summer up Richard Gere's asshole? Is that what it is?
You know it's a bad sign, Alex Super, when the best thing anyone can say about your comedy is he came on stage really excitingly.
You know, I don't understand how scientists have figured out how to split an atom, and yet we can't split up the two of you guys to just have one decent joke. Anything we can do. Anything, Sklars? Listen, go ahead and send me your kids, because I know you're not raising them right, and they'll respect a real man instead of two half-wits trying to be father of the year. Well, go tag another comics joke, because I know you're not going to do it for yourselves. You freaking dorks. Mwah.